Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Nuta, the Crochet World, and if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe to my channel, like, share and comment on my videos. And today we're gonna do this beautiful pattern for headband, and this is a designer headband, and I've made this with my 100% cotton yarn, and this size is for an adult. Now if you're making this project for kids, I would recommend to go a little bit smaller here, as I have worked about 14 circles here. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and 14. So here are the 14 half circles. But if you're making it for a kid, just go a little bit smaller, like 12 or 10. And I guess it's gonna be all right. And this one is for the adult. Now the size of this one is about 13.5 inches or 35 centimeters without this strings, without this one. And for this particular project, I've used my 2 mm of the hook. So let's begin. Okay, so for this one, just make a magic circle here. Now for the magic circle, just put your yarn around your fingers and make an X here like this, and put the second string of yarn at the back. Insert your hook in this way and grab your yarn, your second string of yarn in this way, and now this is your magic circle. Now here we're going to chain up 3, so it's 1, 2 and 3. Yarn over and insert your hook into your magic circle and grab your yarn and make your second double crochet. Now this first chain 3 will count as our first double crochet, and this is our second double crochet, and we're gonna have 10 double crochets into this magic circle for our round number 1. So keep on doing your double crochets into this magic circle, and I'm gonna meet you after my 10th double crochets, including chain 3. And here it is. I have my 10 double crochets into this magic circle, and that's my round number 1. I'm just gonna pull this loose and a little bit tight. Do not make it too tight. Leave it this way. And now for our round number 2, I'm gonna chain up 3 here. 1, 2 and 3. Now this chain 3 will count as our first double crochet, and I'm gonna turn my work and I'm gonna yarn over and will insert my hook into this next stitch. Now remember, this is our first stitch where we have already made this chain 3. So do not insert your hook into this stitch. Go to this one, your next stitch, your second stitch. Yarn over and insert your hook into your next second stitch. Grab your yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and another 2 loops, and that's your second double crochet. Now here I'm going to chain 1, yarn over and insert your hook into your next stitch. Grab your yarn and make your double crochet here, plus chain 1 into the next stitch. Again 1 double crochet plus chain 1. Again yarn over and into your next stitch, make your 1 double crochet and chain 1. To your next stitch, 1 double crochet and chain 1. Into your next stitch, 1 double crochet and chain 1, like this. Into your next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, and into your next stitch, 1 double crochet, chain 1, and into your last stitch. Here we have 9 double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 double crochets plus 8 chain 8 here. Remember, this chain 3 we count as our first double crochet, and we haven't chained 1 here. Now I haven't put 1 more chain here just to make this pattern, this design equally looking. So that's why here we haven't chained up 4, as 3 chains will count as our first double crochet and then chain 1. I've only made this chain 3. Then after that, after every double crochet, we have to make 1 chain 1. So here we have 9 double crochets and 8 chain 1. And for the last time, I'm going to yarn over and will insert my hook into my this third chain from this round number 1. So this is my 1, 2 and 3. This is my third chain, and I will insert my hook into my this third chain of my round number 1 like this. Sorry, like this. And now I will grab my yarn and now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops and yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's your last double crochet, 10th double crochet for your round number, sorry, here for your round number 2 like this. And now for the round number 3, I'm gonna turn my work. Remember, I'm not chaining up 1 here. I will directly turn my work and will insert my hook into this chain 1 space here, and will grab my yarn and will make my 1 single crochet. Now chain 2 and insert your hook into this chain 1 space, grab your yarn and make your another single crochet. And here we have formed a picket. Now again, we're going to skip this double crochet and we're going to insert our hook into this chain 1 space. We'll grab our yarn and we'll make 1 single crochet, then chain 2, and then into that same chain 1 space we will make 1 single crochet. Tighten up your work a little bit so that, sorry, I'm just gonna do this one for one more time like this, so that you're gonna form a picket here. Now again, next double crochet, we're gonna skip this one and into this chain 1 space make 1 single crochet, chain 2 and 1 single crochet into that same chain 1 space. Again, the next double crochet, we're gonna skip this one and into the next chain 1 space we're gonna make 1 single crochet, chain 2 and 1 single crochet. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again, next stitch, we're gonna skip this next stitch and into this chain 1 space we're gonna have 1 single crochet, chain 2 and 1 single crochet. Again, we're gonna skip this next double crochet and into this chain 1 space we're gonna have 1 single crochet, chain 2 and 1 single crochet. And here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, we have 6 pickets, and I'm gonna make another picket, the last picket into my the 7th stitch, 7th chain 1. So for that one, skip this double crochet and insert your hook into this chain 1 space and make your 1 single crochet, chain 2 and one more single crochet here. And that's your 7 pickets. Remember to make 7 pickets only. And now we're gonna skip this double crochet and into this chain 1 space we're gonna insert our hook. We'll grab our yarn over and make your 1 single crochet. And here we're gonna chain up 3, so it's 1, 2 and 3. Now skip this double crochet and into this space we're gonna have 1 single crochet. Now instead of going into this space I will go into my this third chain. So just insert your hook into your this third chain of your round number 2, this one like this, and I will grab my stitch and will make my 1 single crochet here like this. And that's gonna be your 3 chains and that's gonna be your gap here. We're gonna work on this gap, so it's gonna be like this. So 7 pickets, and then for the 8th chain 1 space have your 1 single crochet, chain 3 and insert your hook into your third chain from your row number or round number 2. Now here we're gonna chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3, and we're gonna start over this half circle for one more time. So this is our chain 3, and now we're going to turn our work. Now yarn over and insert your hook into this chain 3 space and grab your yarn and make your double crochet, and here in total we're going to have 10 double crochets. So it's 1, this chain 3 will count as our first double crochet, and then this is our second double crochet, and keep on doing your double crochets into this chain 3 space, and we're going to have 10 double crochets here. And here it is, we have our 10 double crochets here. Now after doing our this 10 double crochets, we're going to insert our hook into this first picket. I will insert my hook into this one, will grab my yarn, and will make my slip stitch here this way. Now I will turn my work. Now here, this is our slip stitch, and this is our first double crochet. This is our first stitch, this is our slip stitch. So here we're going to insert our hook into our first stitch, we'll grab the yarn, and we'll make one more slip stitch here just to reach here on our first stitch, like this. So here we have made 2 slip stitches. The first one was here on this picket, and then second one on this our first stitch, our first double crochet. Now here again we're going to repeat our this row number 2. So for that one, chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3. Now yarn over and insert your hook into your next stitch and make your 1 double crochet, then chain 1 into your next stitch, 1 double crochet, and chain 1 into your next stitch, 1 double crochet, and chain 1 into your next stitch, again 1 double crochet, and chain 1, and into your next stitch, 1 double crochet, and chain 1. Like this. And now I have my 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 and 9 stitches, and I'm gonna chain 1 for the last time. And now I will yarn over and will insert my hook into my this third chain. So insert your hook into your third chain and grab your yarn and make your double crochet here. And remember, we are not going to chain 1 here. This is our last double crochet, and we are not going to chain 1 here. And now I'm going to turn my work, and I will insert my hook directly into this chain 1 space at the back. Will grab my yarn and will make my first single crochet, then chain 2, and again into that chain 1 space, 1 single crochet. Again we're going to skip this next double crochet, and into this chain 1 space, 1 single crochet, chain 2, and 1 single crochet. And we are going to repeat this row number 3 again. Now here we're going to make 7 pickets. So it's 1 2, I'm going to make my third picket here, chain 2, 1 single crochet, so it's 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7. And now after the 7th picket, I'm going to insert my hook into my next chain 1 space. Will grab my yarn and will make my 1 single crochet, chain 3, 1 2 and 3. Will skip my this 1 double crochet, and I will insert my hook into my this third chain. So insert your hook into your third chain, grab your yarn and make your 1 single crochet, like this. Now this is the end of our second half circle. This is our first half circle, and this is our second half circle. And now for the third one, we are again going to repeat this pattern. So I'm going to chain up 3. It's 1 2 and 3. We'll turn my work. Now yarn over and insert your hook into this chain 3 space and make another 9 double crochets, plus this chain 3, and total is going to be our 10 double crochets. And now I'm here. I've made my this 10 double crochets into this chain 3 space, and now I will insert my hook into this picot, my first picot, from my second half circle, and I'll insert it like this, and will grab my yarn and will make my slip stitch here. Like this, and now I will turn my work for my this second round, and here this is my slip stitch and this is my first stitch. So I will insert my hook into my this first stitch and will grab the yarn and will make my second slip stitch here for my this second round. So for the second round, 2 slip stitches, and now I'm going to chain up 3, 1, 2 and 3, and this is our first double crochet. Now yarn over and insert your hook into your next stitch, and now keep on doing 1 double crochet plus chain 1 until your last stitch, your 9th double crochet. And here it is. I've made my this 9 double crochets, and this is my last chain 1, and now I'm gonna yarn over and will insert my hook into my this third chain, will grab my yarn and will make my last double crochet, and that's gonna be my 10th double crochet like this. And now for this second half circle, we haven't attached our work on our round number 2, but as this is our half circle number 3, we will attach our this second round to our this first picot from here. So this is our half circle number 1, and we will attach our this second round here on this first picot of this half circle number 1, and we will make a slip stitch here. So insert your hook into your picot and grab your yarn and make a slip stitch here like this, like this. And now we're going to turn our work and we will directly insert our hook into this chain 1 space. So insert your hook into this chain 1 space, grab your yarn, make your 1 single crochet, chain 2, and insert your hook into your that same chain 1 space and make another single crochet, and that's your first picot, your round number 3. Again, for the second one, make your second picot here, and in total you're gonna have your 7 picots here. And here it is. I have my 7 picots here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7, and for the 8th one I'm going to insert my hook into my this chain 1 space and will make my 1 single crochet and chain 3. So it's 1, 2 and 3, and I will insert my hook into my this third chain from my round number 2. Will grab my yarn and will make 1 single crochet here, and this is the end of my this half circle number 3. Now remember the pattern of half circle number 3, and we're going to repeat this pattern. So now onwards we will repeat our this pattern. So here for this half circle number 3, for this first round we're going to attach this first round to our this last half circle number 2, and this second round we're going to attach our this second round to our one after half circle here on this picot, on this last picot, and we will continue doing our pattern. So keep on doing this pattern. Now you have to repeat this third circle and this third circle pattern all the way until your required size. So for our half circle number 4, again I'm going to chain up 3 here, 1, 2 and 3. I'm going to turn my work and I'm going to have another 9 double crochets into this chain 3 space, as this chain 3 will count as my first double crochet. In total we're going to need 10 double crochets here. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now I will attach this round number 1 to this last picket of my last half circle, and will make my slip stitch here, and that's gonna be my first slip stitch. And I will turn my work, and this is my slip stitch. So I'm not going to work on this one, and I will work on this one. So I will go into this stitch, my first stitch, will grab my yarn and will make my next slip stitch. So make sure you're making 2 slip stitches here, and we are making these slip stitches to enter this first stitch. And now for our round number 2, chain up 3, 1, 2, and 3, and yarn over and into the next stitch. Now onwards, 1 double crochet and chain 1 until your 9th double crochet. So that's my 9 double crochets and chain 1, and for my last double crochet, my 10th double crochet, I'm gonna yarn over and I will insert my hook into this 3rd chain, and will make my 1 double crochet here. Now as this is the end of our round number 2, we will go to this second half circle, and we will insert our hook into this first picket. We'll grab the yarn and we will make our 1 slip stitch here, only 1 slip stitch here. And now we're going to turn our work, and we will insert our hook directly into this chain 1 space. We'll grab the yarn, and we're going to have 2 loops here. Now yarn over and pull your yarn through 2 loops, and that's your first single crochet of your round number 3. Chain 2 and make 1 more single crochet into that same chain 1 space, and keep on doing your picket. So you're gonna have your 7 pickets here. 1, 2, and here it is. That's my 7 pickets, and for the 8th one, I'm going to insert my hook into this chain 1 space, and will make my 1 single crochet, then chain 3, and I will insert my hook into this directly chain 3 space, and will grab my yarn and will make my 1 single crochet. And that's it. Now keep on doing this pattern, keep on repeating this half circle number 3 pattern until your round number or your half circle number 14. Or if you're making it for a smaller kid or making it in a smaller size, just decide your size and keep on doing your half circles. And I'm gonna meet you after my 14th half circle. Okay, so here I am. I'm at my 14th, the last half circle, and I'm gonna do my last round number 3. And for that one, I've made a slip stitch here, and I'm going to insert my hook into this chain 1 space, and will grab my yarn and will make my first single crochet, then chain 2 and 1 more single crochet into that same space, and I'm going to form a picket there, and I'm going to keep on doing my picket 1, 2, and that's my 3rd picket, 4th, 5, 6, 7, 8, and after that I'm going to insert my hook into this chain 3, So insert your hook into your chain 3, grab your yarn and make 1 single crochet here like this. So 8 picket, and on the last 3rd chain make 1 single crochet here, and this is how we are going to end up our work. And now for this strap, I'm going to chain up 50 here, and here it is. I have my 50 chains, and now I'm gonna chain 3 more. So after my 50 chains, I'm gonna make another 3 chains. So it's 1, 2 and 3 like this. And now these 3 chains I'm gonna use for my puff stitch here. So it's 1, 2 and 3, and I'm gonna turn my work, and that's 1, 2 and 3, the 3 back portion of my chain. Now I'm gonna yarn over and will insert my hook into my this 3rd chain from the hook, and will grab my yarn and will pull my yarn this way. Now again, yarn over for 1 more time and grab your yarn over for 3rd time, yarn over for 4th time, and yarn over for the 5th time, for the last time, and grab your yarn like this. And now I'm gonna yarn over and will pull my yarn, and I'm gonna pull my yarn this way. And now for the last these 2 loops, I'm gonna make a chain 1 here like this, and now I'm gonna chain up 2, 1 and 2, and I will insert my hook into that same chain and will grab my yarn and will make my slip stitch here like this. And now here on this 2nd chain, I'm going to insert my hook and will make my slip stitch. And now we're going to make slip stitches all the way till the end of this chains. So we're going to have 50 slip stitches here. So make 1 slip stitch on each chain, and I'm going to meet you at the end here. But here I'm going to insert my hook in here, and I'll take my this yarn and now I'm going to chain up 50 here for 1 more time. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and we're going to repeat exactly the same what we have done here. And after doing our 50 slip stitches, I will cut my yarn and I will put my this loose ends in, and I'm going to meet you after that. And here it is, my headband is ready and it looks like this. And I hope you have liked my today's tutorial. If you have liked, please like, share and comment on my videos, and please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you into the next video. Till then, bye.